Kenobi's corner. Kenobi's corner. Kenobi's corner. Da-doom-doom.
Beauty and the Beast.
What about Beauty and the Beast?
Nothing, actually.
You're just typing it out for no reason?
I meant to say Fantastic Beasts. Fantastic. Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beast. That means you weren't even close with your spelling.
That was pretty close. Just missed a couple S's, a couple A's.
Did you start singing Beauty and the Beast, dude? Oh my god.
All right, welcome back to another Kenobi's Corner. I am Eric, and as always, my partner in crime, Jonathan, here sitting.
What's up?
Chilling with a beanie.
Damn.
Boom. 8 miling it.
8 Mile. Straight out of Compton, fool.
Yeah. Dude, it is cold. It is straight up cold.
Eric, it's like 50 degrees outside, maybe.
It's freezing outside.
That is so not cold at all.
No, it's not. But that slight change in weather, man, they definitely
threw you for a loop.
Threw me for a loop. But we're here not to talk about weather, that's for sure. We're here to talk to you about movies, TV shows, video games based on comics, sci-fi, fantasy, and everything in between that we find interesting.
I know, but we always talk about how we're not going to talk about the weather anymore.
I know.
We're not going to make this weathercast.
No.
And it always turns into weathercast.
It does.
2016.
Yeah. Maybe in 2017 it'll be different.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah.
New podcast, 2017.
Then we're going to start talking about traffic.
Yeah. On the dime.
That's awesome, man.
Well,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, almost at the same time.
Dude, almost a jinx there.
Yeah.
Next time we'll be insane.
Oh,
completely.
damn. I forgot I brought Cokes. I left them in the truck. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I was going to say, you owe me a Coke. But I brought us Cokes, but I left them in the car. Sorry.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Great afterthought.
Hey, dude.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Oh, jinx. Damn it.
Anyway, let's get off the same brain wave,
Out of my
and
head.
we'll talk about so happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Eric, happy Thanksgiving to you. I know
you
it
as
just
well.
passed. We already had it. We already celebrated.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, good times, man. Lots of family, a lot of food, a lot of fun. 3 favorite Fs.
Whoa. Family, food, and fun, huh?
Yeah, dude. Cooked a little bit. Actually, cooked a lot of it. And,
Dude, you cooked a lot.
Oh man, I know. You know what? I didn't speak with Ashley this year. Last year we were texting each other and trying to make sure we have our recipes down. But
Nice.
I guess that didn't happen this year. We were both like in the weeds, just cooking hardcore. So, but
you did a lot though, man. You cooked like a full Thanksgiving meal.
it was a full-on 20-pound turkey with all the trimmings. I don't know if they say that, but I don't know. I didn't put the little boots on the turkey or anything like that.
What? Who puts boots on the turkey?
You know those little white
cap,
little puffy
end cap
caps?
things?
Yeah.
Those are stupid. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I didn't do it though.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Break that tradition.
It's done been broke.
It's just to make it look pretty. What is that?
I don't know. And it doesn't even go to the table like that. I think I hate seeing commercials when they take it to the table. I don't know who does that, but
It's already on the table.
yeah. Like it's on the table,
Yeah.
like all
Or
fully.
when they have like the trimmings all around it.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like what? Who the hell has time for that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I don't know. Not my family.
Right?
They're just like, yeah, thanks. Cut it up and start serving everybody.
Right? Maybe people who get it like catered or something.
Maybe.
no,
And then,
not for
but
me.
even then, catered, they're going to bring you a full turkey and being like, all right, here you go. They're like, well, cut it up. That's what I'm paying you for. You know? Well, you bring me a whole ass
that
turkey.
thing,
You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah. You, man, did you have a good time?
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Brandy's grandma cooked a full meal, man. She did that basically on her own. Like, no matter how much we like beg and ask and wanted us to let us help her.
There you go.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it never happens. But I mean, she's good, man. She's retired.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is one of the things that gives her something to do.
Yeah, right on.
So, but yeah, man, she cooks a mean meal. She makes these like candied apples. Like, and I know it's not a traditional like Thanksgiving meal or like Thanksgiving dessert, but I love them. She knows that I love them. So every year at Thanksgiving, she makes them.
Right on.
And dude, it's freaking delicious, dude.
Prove it.
Prove it. I have some. I'll bring some.
Bring it.
Dude, that's if I don't finish them beforehand. Maybe I'll have to get her to make some more. Because I've been eating the crap out of those ever since. But they're freaking good.
You know what? That makes sense, dude. You know what? I just thought about something. I had those cold-ass Cokes in the truck, and then I put the tacos that I brought for us this morning on top of them. Maybe that's why they were cold.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
You're blaming the cheese.
I know. I was like, man, these tacos are weak. Cold. It's all coming together.
Heck yeah, man.
But yeah, bring those freaking apples too,
Dude.
man.
Do you like Red Hots?
Yeah. If it's cold enough. I know. Okay, it's a cinnamon candy.
What do you mean if it's cold enough?
Because they're red hot.
All right, man. All right.
You can give me that one. You can cut that one out. It didn't land like I thought it would.
Nope. It's all right, though. It stays in. Everything stays in this episode, Eric.
Damn it.
It's that kind of day.
Yeah.
But a good times, man.
Giving thanks, though.
You were just telling me before we started. Once we started recording, but I'm going to cut it out.
You just said we're leaving everything in.
Ever since you said welcome, we're leaving everything in.
Okay.
And before that is free game.
Okay.
But you're telling me about how you were having trouble seasoning your turkey.
Oh yeah. So getting all the ingredients, the accoutrement together, and rubbing it down.
Fancy.
You know, just turkey just didn't look right. I guess I realized that the turkey's feet or the legs aren't on the top of the turkey. So
that's not where it's supposed to go.
that's what I realized. This turkey's straight up upside down. I've been seasoning the wrong end. So I had to flip it. Oh, I didn't even tell you. So I had like all these sides that I was like stuffing the turkey with. So I was like, oh, damn, I got to flip this bird. So, which is weird to say now. So I tried to flip it. But when I did, like I had it on top of like this huge cutting board. And the cutting board was like slippery. And so it like knocked everything on the floor, like all the like butter and all the seasonings, and,
like everything you just got
like,
ready.
And I just filled up this huge cup because I didn't want to like mess up the other ingredients, so I just had a huge cup. And Gabby was like, "Well, I'm gonna go change Lily, so just if you need my help, give me a call." And as soon as she walked away, it was like less than a minute. I flipped it, and everything fell everywhere. Just it was straight up a romantic comedy of errors.
That's terrible, dude. That is awesome.
Yeah. So.
Every time you say like rubbing down the turkey, I imagine you just like giving it a massage.
Yeah.
Like,
just, you guide me. You tell me.
Yeah. Like doing the chop hands.
Yeah.
And really getting in there. You know?
Oh, you're pretty
Deep
stressful,
tissue.
huh?
That's good. That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah. Right on, man. Well, a few things came out while we were dropping thanks.
Dropping thanks.
Looks like Fox had come out with Alien Covenant news, man.
Dude, a cool poster, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I actually hadn't seen it until you showed it to me, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what's going on. But that poster is pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, really simple, really just like an alien face. That's really creeped out too, man, just because it's like everything is pitch black except for the stupid alien face, which is also pitch black. You can hardly see it there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, call back to the original Alien poster when it was just a Wavo.
Yeah. Now it's hatched.
Yeah, that was hatching.
You.
Yeah. So now it's up. Now it's awake. Now it's coming at you. But now this is supposed to be the part 2 to Prometheus, right?
Prometheus, right.
So now this is like full on, like the alien at the end of Prometheus, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, didn't look anything like this, man.
No.
It looked kind of like it was going in that direction.
Right.
But now it's full on, this is the alien, this is what's up, the one that we're, used to seeing.
Right.
So I wonder, like, do they just kind of like abandon that idea, or do you like? What do you think?
Not abandoning that idea, but kind of setting it more in like the regular universe, because from the beginning they said that it's not a direct prequel. Prometheus wasn't going to be a direct prequel to Alien, and then it kind of ended up going that way anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, the way that one ended, the way that they did everything, the way that they referenced so many little things from the original Alien movie, like I couldn't see it being, quote unquote, not a direct prequel. Like, and I really, dude, I don't know, man. I think the way it ended, the way that Prometheus ended, the way that they had that alien, the way it looked, it could have easily been like, well, that's going to be the next step, is just getting the full-on xenomorph the way it looks normally.
Like the evolution of it? Or?
Yeah. Just because like that xenomorph, or the kind of xenomorph thing that you see at the end of Prometheus, I mean, it's close enough, but it's because it doesn't come out of... Wait, who's that one come out of?
Which one?
Because it hatches. It's the first one ever to hatch from her, right?
Oh,
the one that.
So she has the original, like Shaw has the original, like xenomorph come out of her, like it's pulled out of her from that machine,
right?
But then it latches on to
the big dude.
The big dude, yeah. What do they call him? The engineer.
The engineer. Yeah.
Dude, it's your favorite movie of all time, man. You better know this stuff.
It's not my favorite movie of all time, but I think it's a good movie. I enjoy watching that thing. Damn it, it's been a while, I guess.
Yeah.
I forget things really easily. It's terrible.
That's cool.
It's got to be quick.
Yeah. Boom.
So it's been a while.
But yeah, so it looks cool. I'm excited about it. It was originally slated for August, so they brought it up a little bit, so it looks like May is when it's coming out.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
That'd be cool, man. I'm just excited what they're gonna do with the world. Like, I don't care if it really is, a direct sequel to Prometheus or a direct prequel to the Alien movies. I don't. It doesn't bother me. Whatever. I'm not huge on horror.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the whole horror genre, but sci-fi action thriller.
Yeah.
Edging on horror. I like that. I like it a lot. That's probably as close as I'll get.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because I didn't think that you'd be into this movie because I know you don't dig into that Prometheus. Were you really into Alien or Aliens?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I like Alien. I like Aliens. Dude, I really like Prometheus, man. Like, Prometheus is a great movie. It's not great. It's really good if you don't mind its flaws.
Yeah.
And by mind its flaws, I mean if you're not one of those people that yells and screams at the television when you see somebody running in a straight line or something that's falling in a straight line instead of running the other direction sideways to get out of the way. If you don't mind that, it's not bad. I'm one of those people that I'll sit there and shake my head and be like, you're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. But I'm not going to sit there and yell and scream and throw things at the television. So I'm a little more okay with that movie. But anyway.
Well, I'm excited for Alien to come out. I'm excited for Predator to come out.
Dude.
I'm excited. Well, Predator, the Predator. Sorry.
The Predator.
Rebooted with Shane Black as a director.
Yeah.
So Shane Black of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Iron Man 3.
So are they going to make this movie around Christmas? It's going to be a Christmas movie.
No, actually, it'll be around like Labor Day.
No, I don't mean the release.
Oh.
I mean when the movie is set.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think there's that kind of information around it
because
yet.
That guy...
Oh, yeah.
Always.
It's always around Christmas time.
Yep.
Well, I don't even know where it's going to be set. If it's going to be in the jungle, is it going to be in another planet where they're being hunted? Or if it's like a legit reboot of wartime capturing people. Because the cast is already kind of weird. Like, the cast, like, you can't really tell where it's going to go. Because Olivia Munn's in it. And,
that's right.
And
I'd almost forgotten about that area.
And then 50 Cent he's also going to be.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that part of it yet. I don't know. As long as it's good, I don't care. The first movie wasn't the greatest movie ever to me. I like that movie, but it's not the one that I'm like, oh, I need to go watch Predator all the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, this one is good enough to okay, cool, entertain me for a couple of hours, then I'm set. I'm good. I don't have to rewatch it over and over again because it's not the type of movie that I will do that with anyway. So, I mean, whatever happens, it's cool as long as it's not stupid.
Yeah. Part 2 got so much hate, I think. Predators.
Really?
Yeah. Or was it Predator 2?
Is that the one where Predator 2?
Where they're in the city.
In the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald,
I think it's just called Predator 2.
Yeah. Danny Glover.
Danny Glover, yeah.
And is it Nick Nolte or Gary Busey? Oh, I think it's Gary Busey. Gary Busey gets cut in half in the... Because they think the Predator side is thermal, and then he like switches his eyes. Pew, pew, pew.
And then it's not thermal.
It's not thermal. He could switch it up because he's a predator. He can
That's the whole point,
adapt.
Right? He predates.
He predates. Well, other news that came out, looks like Avatar 2 got a release date.
It's speculative.
You know, it looks like December 21st of 2018. And then the following sequels to be in 2020 and 2022 and 2023. Because, of course, the last one's going to be a 2-parter.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
I don't know if I can have that much Avatar, man. It's really got to blow me away.
And really, are they doing anything different? Like, I thought the story was pretty nicely summed up. And the one, it didn't need any more. And plus, it's been so damn long.
Dude, it's been so damn long. I mean, Ferngully did it in one movie. What can Avatar do in one movie?
That's true.
Wait, did they have a Ferngully too?
They did.
Damn it.
I think it was straight to video, though.
Okay. Well, then this should go straight to video.
Right? All of these straight to digital download.
Yes.
And then that's it.
I like where your head's at. Straight to digital download.
Straight to digital download.
We'll see what happens, man. I don't know. That one I'm probably the least excited about for like all these movies that Fox has been talking about that are coming up.
I know, man.
Maybe not the least.
Really? You're more excited for Baywatch than this movie?
I'm more excited for Baywatch than Avatar 2.
The Rock's Baywatch?
Dude, The Rock, man.
Is there anything this guy isn't in?
The Rock?
The Rock, yeah.
That he's not in? I can name a bunch of movies that he's not in.
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts. Where to find them?
That's true.
Okay, is there any movie that The Rock is in that is not at least entertaining to watch?
The Race to Witch Mountain.
I've never seen it.
That's right. You haven't.
Okay, so I can't make a judgment on that one. Are you telling me it's not at least entertaining?
I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Like, not what your words mean.
Did you watch it?
I hadn't watched it either.
Oh, well, then you can't even say anything.
That's true.
Oh, my
I was just trying to see if you watched it.
I watched Central Intelligence this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
We're sitting at
How was
home
that?
doing nothing over Thanksgiving.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
hilarious. It's not in our wheelhouse, but it's damn funny. And The Rock is amazing in it. So
okay.
I'm just saying, like right now, it feels like he can't miss.
Yeah.
So am I more excited for Baywatch than I am Avatar 2? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am,
right
Eric.
on. Right on. I don't even know who's in Avatar 2. What else is coming out that Fox released?
Oh, we missed this last week. We should have talked about it last week. But I don't know if it had been announced or people were talking about it by the time we had recorded last week. But David Light from John Wick, co-director for the first John Wick movie, is on for Deadpool 2 now. So,
right on.
It'd be cool, man. I like John Wick a lot. It's a fun movie.
Oh, yeah. Chapter 2 looks really amazing.
Yeah. I don't know if he had anything to do with the second one.
I don't know, but the first one was really good.
Yeah.
I hope they don't have to kill another puppy in part 2.
I don't think they would, man. They show a full-grown dog. So
okay.
If they're going to kill anything, they're going to kill a full-grown dog.
Okay, right on. Damn. Speaking of killing dogs, the Kingsman Gold Circle gets kicked back from June until October, Fox says. The reason unknown, but I really like the Kingsman, man. Did you watch it?
Yeah, that was a great movie. Yeah. I was trying to think about it. I was like, wait a minute. Yes, I did.
Yeah, the Kingsman, was it Knights in the King's Service or something like that? Or was it just Kingsman?
Kingsman. I don't remember if it had a subtitle or not.
Yeah, Gabby and I watched it this weekend, actually. Just kind of like waiting for stuff to finish cooking. And I was trying to get her to watch it when it first came out. And I know that she wasn't, like, it's difficult to get her into these movies. Except if I tell her if it's a comic book movie, she's more hesitant to start, like, really watching it.
Yeah.
So, because it is based on a comic.
But it's not a typical comic book movie, man. It's just one that it's based on a comic. So I don't know.
It kind of like a Kick-Ass, in that same vein. It had a very Kick-Assy vibe, especially in the church scene. The church scene had like very.
The way it was shot,
girl.
but I don't know about like plot and elements.
Oh no, it's definitely different. It's different in all those ways, but I think it just like I don't know, like for some reason, like it just felt Kick-Assy to me. But I mean, still plenty of action, plenty of blood, plenty of like over the top villains. It was good though. I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a rewatch, but yeah, hopefully the second one lives up to it.
We probably should read the graphic novel before the second one comes out. Is it a comic series or is it from a graphic novel for Kingsman?
I think it's a series.
I am not going to read a series. Maybe I'll read a couple of them though. I'd be interested to check out.
Read a couple of them.
Thanks, Eric. Thanks for permission.
Yeah.
All right, man. Moving on. I think that's pretty much it. There wasn't a whole lot of news this week. Thanksgiving week. I mean, expect it to be that way.
Yeah.
But we did go watch Fantastic Beasts like we'd mentioned last time.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is so much fun. I enjoyed the crap out of that thing. So we'll first mention a few things non-spoilery. Then we'll kind of get into some spoiler territory, but we'll probably get there pretty quickly. So just a warning. But yeah, man, movie overall, super fun, dude. I enjoyed the crap out of that movie. Great, like, introduction back into the Harry Potter world. I really like the original Harry Potter movies, all 8 of them, since they had to split the last one into 2 parts.
Yeah.
But dude, I love those movies, man. They're super good. And dude, this one, just continues right on that same everything that those first movies had, except that it's more adultish for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a couple scenes in there that I was like, oh man, is this really for kids? Like,
no, it's not meant to be for kids. Like, it's definitely more a PG-13 and up. This is not a little kid movie. And I think that's kind of the point, man, is that those original Harry Potter books were definitely written for kids. And as kids grew up, the characters in the books grew up with them, as they were coming out. But I mean, once you get to the end there, I mean, it's grown-ups, it's an adult thing. And this is meant for those people who grew up with that, I feels like, rather than, an introduction again for kids. Like, if it's going to be kids, then you should go watch the original Harry Potter movies, not this. But
it's definitely stronger adult tones in it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I liked it, though, man. I thought it was really good. Did you go with Gabby?
Yeah, we went last night.
Dude, what'd you think?
Really enjoyed it. I think we saw it at the drive-in. So some of the finer things, like, we really couldn't see. Like, I was really trying to look, like, it opens up with, like, a newspaper, like a bunch of newspaper articles, and I was trying to see, like, kind of like little tidbits to, like, the other, like, mentioning other things that were going on.
Yeah.
And because I know that they always drop some, like, Easter eggs in there, and I really couldn't catch any. I just knew, like, the main points of there was this wizard that's causing problems, and they're looking for them, and that's what I got from there. But I know that there was other little things in there, like other mentions of, like, giggle water and other things that were going on, which is like their alcohol, and which that scene is pretty funny, man.
Yes, we'll talk about it in spoilers.
But I think overall super entertaining. Just a really good flick all the way around, I think.
Yeah, man, the characters are really awesome. Like, the characters and the people playing those characters, I feel they casted it fairly well. Everybody played their role very well. Like, in who they were, because they were very much like a piece of a puzzle, and it doesn't feel like anybody tried to steal the show. It doesn't feel like anybody tried to, like, overact things or make something out of the character that really shouldn't have been there. And that's up and down, man. And I don't know, for me personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but Colin Farrell, not his biggest fan. Like, he does some stuff that I'm like, I don't really care, man. Like, but I think where he can tend to do that with other roles, I think this one he didn't, and he played it super well.
And like, I think there's a reason why to that. Good. I think there's a reason why, but we'll get into spoilers for that.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, what do you think of, I guess, the overall action scenes of it? Like, there's a bunch of scenes where a lot of it's in the trailers also of just them chasing beasts through the city and stuff like that. Like, what do you think of those?
Dude, that was cool, man. Like, all the action sequences were done really well. What I didn't like is the way that some of the stuff looked. The CGI was great. Like, things it's weird to describe, man, because it's the creature design and the way they did the CGI for it was awesome, and including those scenes where it has like, it's supposed to be creature interaction, and you have to have like, little special effects and more, it's like practical type stuff to make it work that way, mixed in with CGI elements and things like that. Even though it was done to me to look really nice, everything still looked very fake, especially with the creatures. Just because they were, I don't know, man, it just, when you put them into the real world and you make them interact with that world, like a CGI creature has to look like it's part of that world. And these, even though they looked beautiful, like it was really well done and very well created, it didn't fit in with the rest of the world. You know what I mean?
I think there's a scene that I can kind of feel that from.
I think for most of the scenes, man, like it just doesn't feel like it feels like it's imposed in frame, right? With the exception of one, maybe, that I felt like really they did a really good job of making it fit in the world around it. And it's funny because that's the one that fits probably the least. But the rhino thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's the one that really felt like it was part of it could be seen as part of the rest of the world. Like it actually, like as if it was really had come to life, and it was really something that they filmed rather than a CGI thing imposed in the frame. With the other ones, even though they looked really nice, they always felt like they were imposed in frame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. Like,
okay.
They just always felt like they were drawn in. But I mean, it was still cool, man. Like the way they did those scenes, the way they did all those. There's a lot of destruction.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was cool. But I don't know, man. I just kind of felt that way about it.
Well,
what'd you think?
You're more than welcome to feel that. I felt that way, but I was thinking maybe because it was the medium that I saw it in. I thought just, at the drive-in, it was just because I wasn't watching it like in a definitely high resolution or, digital, screen or whatever that it looked that way. But I guess maybe it just looked that way in general.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
it wasn't just you, man.
It was everybody.
Yeah, man. I just, but I mean, it doesn't. I don't know, dude. I guess because it's meant to be a fantasy movie, it's already meant to be like in a magical place. You can excuse that, I think, a little easier. Like it didn't take me out of the movie. It didn't make me feel like, oh, this is dumb. But definitely after the movie, I was like, well, that was kind of like thinking back on it. I was like, that wasn't really that great, like as far as that aspect of it. Because the rest of the movie to me was like pretty damn amazing. Definitely had a lot of fun in it. One of the other things, one of my criticisms is that I really felt like, even though it was a good story, and I really, really, really appreciate that they didn't talk down to you having to explain every single little thing about like the magical world. So about like everything that's been explained to us in Harry Potter, like already pre-existed. That I loved. Thank you for not doing that.
Yeah.
But it also went on the assumption that you knew every single little detail about, the Harry Potter series. Because they were making references to certain things, and I was like, who the hell are they talking about? And they don't tell you anything about it. They're just dropping names here and there, and it's like you're supposed to know who it is, or at least it makes it feel that way. And if you don't know right off the top of your head who they're talking about or what it is, like you miss a level of impact that I think they were trying to have with it. Like, well, it's like, boom, here's this name. And it's like, you're supposed to be like, oh my goodness, like it's this person or they're related to them. And it was like, I can't remember.
I don't know. Yeah. It's been a long time.
I've watched those movies a lot, but I forget things right away. So like I have to go back and look it up afterwards. But I don't know. I felt like there was too many of those moments. I can understand a couple of them. You want to drop in little Easter eggs for those who are major fans, but it seems like they try to do a lot of elements that were, they had to be revealed that way. Or I had to go and watch like explanation videos afterwards or look it up and try to find out and piece together things, which isn't bad. I'd rather have that than be talked down to and as part of an audience who should know some of this stuff. Like if you're part of this world and like it and enjoy it, I'd rather it be this way where I have to do a little bit of research rather than be like, oh, this is because of this thing and this is because of something else, and I'd rather not screen time be taken up with that kind of stuff. So I appreciated it to a certain point, but I just thought it went a little too far with it.
Yeah.
What do you think, man? Did you get some of those references? Did you get all those references?
I didn't get all of them, of course not now. I've watched the other movies so long ago. It's really, really difficult for me to recall a lot of that stuff. The only things I picked up on a few Easter eggs, but I don't want to tell them right now until we get into spoilers. But I guess I couldn't Nah, I don't think there's a way for me to recall all that stuff. I think there's only one like Grindelwald. You know, I don't know where that wizard is in the whole thing, but I think that was like they mentioned that name so much at the beginning. You know, it's almost like, oh yeah, you had to know like who that was,
right?
For them to drop it like, oh, this is the big, you know, person that they're looking for. Yeah. So I mean, other than that, I don't think I didn't. They mentioned a couple other names in it, but I mean, it didn't hit me. It didn't bring it home to me, you know.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, enough of that. Then let's go ahead and get into spoilers. And if you want to talk about some of that stuff, like let's do it. Let's go all in.
So, Newt's commander Eddie Redmayne,
yes,
dies right away. No.
I thought you were going to tell me about something maybe I missed or what. I was like, wait, where's he going with this? Lies. That's where you're going with it.
I know he appears. So they
look. Can we just get to the main spoiler right now instead of dancing around stuff?
Okay, go ahead.
Main spoiler.
Johnny Depp
as I can't even say his name. Grindelwald.
As Grindelwald is as
Colin Farrell's character.
Yes.
Revealed. Boom. Major spoiler. Sorry, man. It's been dropped.
Okay, so I watched.
How did you feel about it? Because
I watched a few videos, and actually somebody told me that was a
beforehand.
Twist. Beforehand.
Damn it.
So, but
okay. So, how did you feel when it actually happened? Like, what was your feelings when it? Because I want to know because I know how people reacted around me. Mm-hmm. So I want to know how you felt when it actually happened.
Well, I mean, being in a car solo.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to find out.
I was like, oh man, that's kind of cool. Like I thought it was cool. But the way they make him look is definitely over the top. But I think that's what most of the baddie characters in the Harry Potter universe are over the top, look bad.
Yeah.
Freaking, what's his name?
Voldemort?
Not Voldemort. What's his name's dad?
What's his name?
The little jerk from Harry Potter.
The brother?
No, not the brother.
Or the cousin or whatever the hell he is?
No, the blonde-haired jerk in the Slytherin house.
Oh,
Malfoy, his dad.
Yeah.
So, Lucius, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, long-ass hair, super, like, bleach blonde. You know, what's her name? Lestrange. Her hair is, like, crazy. You know, she's over the top.
Right.
Voldemort has no nose.
That's the one that was like to me the big one, like it's all bald.
Yeah, well, it kind of leads up to that. You know, that's the main one. But I mean, really, like that's the way they just look. So yeah, it makes sense that Johnny Depp wouldn't be like that and have his hair like that, and that's why he looks so over the top. But I can totally see. You mentioned Colin Farrell and his performance. I can totally see Colin Farrell doing a Johnny Depp in his performance.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know, man.
No. Like I don't think serious. So. I am so serious. Like
I know you're serious. I can see it in your face that you're serious.
If you look back and if you watch it again and you knowing what you know, you can kind of see like his like the way his little mannerisms and like his little stuff. Like
dude, I don't know.
Look, I like the way Colin Farrell did it, but it was definitely Colin Farrell's play on Johnny Depp. That's what I feel. And you're like, oh, and you want to hate it so much.
I don't know.
I know you do.
No, it's not that I want to hate it. It's just that I don't see it really that way. Like, have you ever watched? I know you've seen this because I think you've talked about how terrible it is in previous things. But have you ever watched Daredevil?
Yes.
With
Ben Affleck.
Yes. Do you remember Bullseye in that movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember how he acted in that movie?
Yeah.
Almost the same thing to me.
I don't think so.
Dude, I don't know. Go back and watch it. I mean, put yourself through the suffering of... Now that you've seen good Daredevil, go back and watch bad Daredevil.
Okay.
And just to see, man, what it's like. Because, dude, I really feel like he was more calling back to that thing rather than, playing like a Johnny Depp type thing. I don't know. Right. I guess I just don't see it, man.
Maybe so. And maybe because I knew, like, that's what I felt. Like, that's what it was happening. But, I mean, that's just me then. But I know, how do people react in your theater?
Do you know already? I think I already told you.
Yeah, you kind of told me already. I just want everybody else to know.
Dude, everybody laughed, man. Everybody laughed. Not everybody. I can't say everybody, but you definitely heard more than a few people chuckle. And it wasn't like it was an empty theater where it was just like, there would have been just a couple of people or everybody there. I don't know, man. It was a pretty full theater, and there was less gasping and a lot more like, like in the background you could hear people.
Maybe it was all the giggle water everybody was
all the
having.
giggle water, dude. But yeah, dude, I don't know. For me, I was like, what the hell, man? I guess it was like a double reaction, like immediately for myself. I was like, dude, that sucks because we're not going to get any more Colin Farrell because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of his, but I think he did a damn good job on this movie, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge fan of Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
I really am not a huge fan of Johnny Depp. Like, it just seems like he's phoned it in for years now on a lot of these roles, Like, he hit gold when he did the first Pirates of the Caribbean. And since then, it's like, oh, he developed that character. That's, he can easily get into that character, and that's what he's done ever since. It feels like,
Yeah.
I really just don't. There's been no range to him,
Yeah.
Even when he's done other stuff that's supposed to be dramatic or different or a different type of person, it's never been. It's always been just the rehash of that same character.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I don't know. I guess I'm super, super skeptical. Like, it's just kind of ruined the rest of the movies for me, knowing that he's going to be a main part of the universe going forward.
Maybe he's going to be a Josh Brolin type, for Thanos. The way how he's just like in it for like maybe 5 minutes. They mention him
really
a couple
can't
other
mess it up.
times, and so maybe that's pretty much it. But
I don't know, dude. In this one, I think he ruined it for some people there at the end. Just because people were laughing, dude, like straight up. Like, and I can see why, dude. They do characters that are over the top. But when they do characters that are over the top, all the way down to Lucius Malfoy to, who to me looks rather average, to Voldemort, the actors they've gotten to do those parts like fit the way that character looks. Like it doesn't feel super awkward that they're like really heavily changed or made to look different or exaggerated. And he did, it just looked goofy on him. And just because of who he is, I mean, that from everything from the haircut, to the contacts, like to his like goatee being all painted up, like shave it off, damn it.
Yeah.
Like, it just looked weird. It looked weird with some of the other characters have not. Like Voldemort doesn't look weird. He looks intimidating. And as part of it is because of that actor, man. That actor has that frame and he feels that part like super great,
Yeah, and I guess I noticed that on his beard too. Like that was weird.
It just looked goofy.
Yeah, you're right. It did look weird. Now thinking back on it.
And I understand, like, okay, cool, yeah, they are different, they are exaggerated, and yeah, this character should have been like that, but I think it should have been a different actor then. If you're going to go full on making him look like this, don't put Johnny Depp in that makeup. Like, make it somebody else. I didn't like it. It took me out of it completely at that point. And which sucks because the rest of the movie is so great, and it was just that one point where it's like, okay, cool. And that was another thing too. It's like now looking back and kind of going, step by step, looking up more things about the Harry Potter world and the Harry Potter universe, I know who Grindelwald is a little bit better now. Going into the movie, I didn't know I had to know about him full on, like, and what was going on with him and why and what was his importance. So when they did the reveal, then everyone was like, oh, it's Grindelwald. It's like, well, okay, so what the problem is. Like, is it a guy who just looks funny and that's why we need to like arrest him and put him in jail, man, make sure nobody sees his face again. I didn't fully understand. Like I could get, okay, yeah, he's bad, they talked about him being bad at the beginning, but like what's so egregious, what's the problem? So now that I know a little bit more, read a little bit more into the lore of Harry Potter, understand a little bit more, okay, cool, I get it. Like he's a pretty big bad and he should be locked away and he's obviously going to find a way out and go terrorize the rest of the world. But, I don't know. It was just kind of like a lost point on me. Like I enjoyed the further wrap ups of everything else that was kind of going on.
So, negative on Johnny Depp. He's definitely coming back. 5 movies. Right?
4 more movies.
4 more movies. What'd you think about the Beasts?
Dude, the Beasts were, I'm telling you, man, they were cool, man. Like, overall, it was fun. I never like went through the whatever it's supposed to be, like kind of like, I guess, an encyclopedia or compendium of all the the magical beasts. I never really took a good hard look at that. But apparently the beasts are pretty accurate to it. But dude, they were fun. And I say fun because I can't think of another way to describe it without doing a really long explanation. Okay, so really long explanation. Here it goes. They were all very different and very creative for what they were. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like, oh, here's this animal and it has all these, super crazy magical properties that can fit any plot point that we want to put across, throughout the rest of this movie. It was like it did this very one specific thing that helped move the story along, but also like, they developed the creature itself. It felt like the creature was a character in and of itself for all of them. Like all of them had a purpose and all of them had a little thing to them. And it wasn't like, oh, this one thing is all magical and all powerful and that's what we're going to use to propel the story. It was more like the story was built around each one of those little things that had its own particular aspect or uniqueness about it. What did you think of the Beast?
Pretty good.
Which one was your favorite?
Oh, the platypus thing, I think. Just because
the little guy with the pouch?
Yeah.
Or the magical belly?
Yeah, the pouchopus.
The pouchopus.
I think, well, definitely because he was the comic relief through the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was just like, he
was great comic relief.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Yeah, I think that was a great scene when they kind of were trying to catch him in slow-mo, pulling all the jewels out of his pouch.
Yeah.
And him like turning and looking at the jewels in that one store. And like him trying to go to that store.
Yeah.
And as the jewels were coming out of him, they're just being taped onto the other guys. And so when the cops get there, it looks like, they're all fully with all the jewels and shit on.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
like
pretty
they're trying
amazing.
to take everything.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
I think the scene at the end, I don't know if that was one of the scenes you were talking about where he was like rubbing that, what's that large beast at the end? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a eagle with is it a big Gryffindor or something?
It looks like one. Or Griffin itself. Dude, I can't remember the name. I can't find it here either. The eagle-looking thing.
Yeah. Well, he was rubbing its neck and kind of like saying their goodbyes, and I don't know. That kind of looked pretty fake to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, you have everything here, and.
But I'm telling you, like, the creature design itself is like, it was super detailed, super, like, they spent a lot of time crafting the thing. So that part was cool about it. But yeah, man, it just looks like, it looks green screened. It looks superimposed. It looks like it's just kind of put in there, and that part was the one I was like, oh man, like, damn, like, that sucks.
That rhino scene.
Oh, dude.
That was pretty great.
That rhino scene is one of my favorites. Like, it was so good. I think it's a lot of people's favorites from what it seems like. A lot of people really enjoyed that one. But just the fact that it was like a mating ritual, like a mating dance. Like, that was so good, dude. And, oh man, what's his name? Jacob?
Yeah.
What's the actor's name that plays Jacob?
Don something, I think.
Don Fogler.
Yeah.
Dude. His part in that scene was awesome.
Yeah.
But dude, that's one of the things that I guess I appreciate about all the characters in this one, because he could have easily stolen the show or, stolen a bunch of scenes by doing things like way too over the top. But it was like just enough, dude. Like just enough where it was like, completely involving everybody with everything that had to happen. Dude, and he did a really good job, I think, man. I don't know what else he's in.
He's in a definitely movie where he's over the top called Balls of Fury. It is a ping pong.
Yes. Oh yeah.
With Christopher Walken.
Yes.
Which is I can't believe I watched it but it's definitely. Did you see it too? Did you watch it?
I don't remember if I watched that one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that one's definitely over the top, but it's not as great as Dodgeball. But it's, it is definitely in that same line of like crazy over the top training for a
Some
not so
ridiculous,
crazy over the top sport. So, but
well, I mean, it is. Table tennis is definitely a crazy over the top sport.
Yeah,
but
over the top because of ping pong.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Over the top is that's arm wrestling there.
Oh yeah, that's over the top. Turn the hat backwards. There you go.
Yeah, man, that's how you get your power. But yeah, dude, I think he did a good job, and I love. Yeah, I guess I don't know if he comes from that kind of background. I need to watch some of the other stuff that he's been in, but just his physical acting, his physical ability to play those first few, the first few scenes that he's in, like after he gets bitten by the, oh man, I can't remember what it was that got loose to bit him. The
Starts with an M something.
The one with all the squiggly stuff on its back.
Yeah.
The little pink thing.
Yeah.
That looks like a toy that you'd get in one of those 50-cent coin turn things at the grocery store.
You can't even mention the crane game or the crane machine.
Not the crane machine. The other ones, you just turn the little knob and you get something out of it.
Yeah, you
know what I'm talking about.
Doesn't help. You know, I know what you're talking about.
You put 50 cents in, and then you turn the little handle on it, and then you get a little ball.
You break it?
No, man, that's the noise of it turning. And then you get the little plastic ball that you have to like snap open, and there's a little thing inside.
And that animal's in that thing
anyway.
inside.
Just remind me of something you'd get in a grocery store line like that, or you know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
yeah,
obviously not. It's a great job explaining it.
Thank you for painting
that's what it
that
reminded me
word
of. But yeah, after it bit him, and he's kind of like woozy, I guess, or
Yeah.
kind of starts going like kind of nuts. Dude, I thought that was really well done. And I love Queenie,
Queenie,
the sister.
Queenie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the way that they interacted and like kind of had stuff going, and the fact that she was kind of like a little bit infatuated with him just because he was a nomad.
Yeah.
But then that he was a little different than most of the other people that she had met, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought that was cool, man. It was a nice little play on it.
Yeah, like he definitely tried to play the quiet cool on that and just trying to be like let me see, where this goes. And there's nobody else out there like me. And he takes a drink.
Yeah. Dude, that giggle water was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad they did that. That was really cool. I would love, and dude, and that's one of the other things, man, is he just played that super well. Like, I don't think there's very many people that could have like done a really good job with that. Like, that takes some skill right there. And that was fun to see.
Dude, and you said it too. You said nomads. What do you think about that and Muggle?
Dude, it's just kind of weird, man. Nomads, like I've never heard anybody. Maybe because it was like what, the 20s? What is this supposed to be?
1926.
1926. Mm-hmm. Maybe they would use something like nomad. I mean,
well, because they have so they have Muggle, they have Hogwarts, they have a lot of like terminology that really seems like to have something where it's like deep rooted into something else, and it kind of seems like the American version of the magical world is either it doesn't have any ties to anything. Like you don't get the Ministry of Magic, you get Central Agency for Magicians or Central Agency of Wizards.
The Magical Congress of the United States of America.
Yeah. It doesn't seem as fantastic as the European world. Like, it just seems very cold and maybe that's the way it's supposed to be, out in New York or is that just J.K. Rowling's rendition of what Americans are,
It might be accurate, though. I mean, we have things like the Strategic Homeland Enforcement and, Enforcement and Logistical Division.
I'm trying to think of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
That's made up. John.
I know. This is made up, too, though.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. What do you mean that's made up?
John, obviously that's fake, John. We're talking about real life.
The Makusa, the Ministry of Magic, real life.
Real life stuff. Get it straight.
Oh, man. No, dude, but I mean, I don't know. That part of it was okay. The Nomad is more just like the one that was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's really what would have come out of it. I'm sure we could have come up with something a little bit better. But who knows, dude? I mean, that's hard to do. Like, one person coming up with all these things for everything, like, and trying to make it a little different, that's got to be a little tough, Maybe she had to have had some help. Maybe someone needed to help her out, make something different out of it. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah, like I don't know what to call these people without magic.
Oh, let's call them
Like,
non-magical. No match.
There you go. Done. Put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
Yeah.
What would you have called it?
No clue. What would you have called it?
I don't know, man. I don't even think I would have like used magical as part of it.
Because Muggle makes like what does Muggle stem from?
We can look that up right now.
Anyway,
I don't know. I can't find it easily. He doesn't say.
we'll never know.
We'll never know.
It's just one of those things. Yeah, that's it.
It looks like you were trying to go somewhere.
I was trying to think of like what else was good about it. I mean, I think it was really well done. Do you know when the next one's coming out? Part two?
I don't know. That's gonna be hard to find too.
Okay. But in either case, the next one's gonna drop later on, soon-ish. Next 2 or 3 years, probably, I would say.
Yeah, man. And I don't know where it's going to go from here. I don't know if the plan is to bring some of these guys back. I mean, it seems like they could go in a completely different direction and be totally okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, there's certain people that I'm assuming would come back. Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it seems like he would come back as Credence.
Why would he come back? Didn't they just blow him up?
They blew him up, but part of it flew away. Do you not remember that?
What? No, I guess I didn't see that.
No. Oh, you missed something there. Yeah, when everybody kind of blows him up, which is kind of, I mean, they're just killing a kid, man. That's messed up.
Yeah.
But they blow him up, and then the last thing you see is like a little lit piece of the black cloud, like kind of floats away and out of the hole. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was just like everything, like dissipating, like.
I don't know, man. To me, it looks like a piece of him. I don't know. I really don't know. But it feels like they have the ability to bring him back if they so choose.
Oh.
Obviously, Johnny Depp is coming back. But I don't know if they'll touch on the rest of these characters, man. And I really like these guys. Like,
yeah, I don't think Eddie Redmayne. From what I've looked at a bunch of sites and was just trying to see like where else this is going to go, and I don't think they're going to concentrate on him as much. It's going to be the more of the world around them in that time. So they dropped Dumbledore's name.
Yeah. He's got to come back. He's got to be in this thing, I think, at some point.
And I think it's going to be more of the relationship of Dumbledore and Grindelwald.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Into, I don't know if it's going to butt up next to Harry Potter.
I don't think it would go that far. I feel it's got to be way before that it ends, because it seems like by the time Harry Potter comes along, they've been dealing more with Voldemort. Mm-hmm. So I would think it would end like right around when Voldemort's coming to power. So what is that? Right before Harry Potter's born?
Yeah. At least 10 years before he was born, right?
At least 10 years before he was born.
Yeah.
I feel like that's about as far as they could go, as close as they could get to that. And who knows if they go all the way that way, man. Like, I mean, they got 5 movies to do it in, and I mean, unless they start kind of doing what they did with the Harry Potter films and
just jump a few years.
A year at a time. No, man, that was like a year at a time. That's why it's called year 1, year 2, year 3.
Their ages
4.
jumped a few years, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
they got to grow up.
What are you supposed to do? Like, just freeze them in time?
No,
cryostasis?
I guess you can't. You really can't.
Right?
No, sir. No, you cannot.
Oh. All right. Well, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. You can't do it, John. Well, once you figure it out, you let me know. You tell me.
All right. We'll figure out how to freeze everybody in time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, if they bring half these people back, it'd be cool. Not that half of them were bad, just that I really liked everybody on here. Mm. You know, so if they bring them back, whoever they can bring back, I think would be cool. Well, they can't bring back Henry Shaw Jr.
Who's that?
The guy who got killed. The guy who got killed.
Oh, yeah. He got killed.
I mean, they didn't really kill anybody else. I mean, they can't bring back Colin Farrell, right? Like,
they killed
Oh, that's right. But it could have been that he is like, oh man, from the Harry Potter movies, the guy with the eyeball, the fake eyeball.
Oh.
Moody.
Mean Eye Moody?
Yes.
Or Mad Eye?
Yes.
Maybe it's Mad Eye.
It is. I think it's Mad Eye.
Good call.
But yeah, man. Like, it could have been like Moody, where he's just disguised as somebody else, and Colin Farrell's person is actually somewhere hidden away.
Oh yeah, right on.
You know,
That could be the reveal if they want to follow the same. I think I like this movie because it's like Harry Potter is like everybody. They're just figuring stuff out. It's it's a little bit of they do a little bit of magic here and there, but they're using magic from go. Like everybody knows their spells, and everybody's like, this is what's up. It's not just Hermione just blabbing on the entire time. But they definitely the kill count on this one definitely steps up from the original Harry Potter.
Yeah, man.
Where no one dies.
What's what I mean,
to
man?
3.
It's like a grown-up version. Like, and I'm telling you, that's one of the things I really do appreciate that I think they did a really good job is that they don't play the nobody knows this game. They play the everybody knows this and it kind of can figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Rather than explaining every single little damn thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm telling you, I appreciate it.
I know you dig it the most.
Cool, man. I think that's just about it, dude.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else you wanted to add on.
Oh yeah, what's coming out in the next couple of weeks? We're gonna watch.
Nothing.
Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. Monday midnight 01. Rogue One tickets are gonna go on sale.
Oh, that means it's gonna crash all the servers again.
Yep.
So hopefully this time all the ticketing sites are ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited.
And then Christmas. Well, then a few weeks is Rogue One, and then
Assassin's Creed,
and then Passengers.
Oh yeah, that's before Christmas, also, right?
Yeah, I think that comes out Christmas Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Same time as Assassin's Creed?
I believe so. Well, it just says Christmas in the release notes, so.
Yeah. So there'll be a few things to cover, man.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
I'm excited.
We need to get on a few of those.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. Then we'll start getting into next year, man. It's coming up quick.
My gosh. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, dude. What's your most anticipated movie for next year?
I don't know, man.
For myself, I'm excluding all the Marvel ones because I think every single Marvel movie coming out next year is on the same playing field with me, and I'm super excited about all of them. Mm-hmm. Besides those, I think Power Rangers is what I'm most excited for.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. What are the movies coming out next year? Where are they at?
No, there's not enough time for that, man. We'll cover that in another episode. All the movies coming out next year. Just give me one off the top of your head. What are you most excited about? What's the one you remember coming out next year? Because it's the one you're most excited for then, if you're actually remembering that it comes out.
I don't remember.
Dude, that's terrible.
I don't remember any of them. Avatar.
All right. On that note, we're ending.
Hold on, wait. People said stuff to us.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's life out there.
Yeah. So the last time we talked, you listened. We asked to see if we can get more information about Ghost in the Shell. Xenostatica messaged us and said, Ghost in the Shell, the manga, and the hot magma. Movies and shows treat Kusanagi extremely different. Childlike, philosophical, or sardonic, what have you. So that gives us a little bit more information, but I just borrowed the movies from Jose.
Yes.
So I'm excited to go check it out and see it again, see it with new eyes now that everything's coming out. But I mean, like I said, like we talked about before, it looks like a pretty much shot for shot like reimagining of this. So
right.
I want to see if it still goes in that same vein. But John, you're not going to watch it. You just want to go in there with fresh eyes.
Yes.
See what you think. Not going with any context. So I'm excited to see this too. Oh, dude, when is Ghost in the Shell come out?
June 27th.
June 27th.
For Ghost in the Shell. Is that what you're most excited about?
That's what I'm most excited about next year. Day after my birthday.
Awesome.
So I'm going to go check that out. All right, y'all. Well, appreciate y'all hanging out with us again. John, where can the nice people find us?
They can find us on Twitter. That's twitter.com/Kenobi's Corner. You can find us on SoundCloud. That's where we post all the episodes. SoundCloud.com/Kenobi's Corner. Both places to kind of get in touch with us on. So just tweet at us if you'd like to, ask us any questions, throw any info at us. Let us know things we missed, maybe things you liked about Fantastic Beasts, or anything else coming up we're going to talk about or have talked about in the past. On SoundCloud, definitely drop us a comment if you'd like. You can definitely have a conversation there if you'd like as well. Other than that, we're on iTunes and the Google Play stores. In the podcast sections for each, just search Kenobi's Corner. You should be able to find us pretty easily. And that's pretty much it. Happy Thanksgiving once again, even though it's already passed. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope you guys had some good time off. And hopefully you got to go watch some movies or TV shows or read some comics. Have some fun out there.
Yeah.